Okay, let's do this. Final boss. Master of Masters? Is it Lucio? Is what I would say. Once you enter this world, you will not be able to save until you clear it. Do you still want to enter? Okay, it seems like this is going to take a while, isn't it? So maybe this is worth something. Hey, new content!
This place.
The final world. Been there, done that. Keep the word final on screen because you're being dramatic. I got it. I got it. So far so good. So far so good. Playing as Kyrie. Sure. So I'm going to assume that the final world is going to be its own video on YouTube, because especially with that message, I'm assuming this is going to take a little while comparatively speaking to the other worlds. I'm just racking my brain at what is about to potentially happen. Like, I have been waiting for this set of cutscenes since the end of Remote, and I'm about to see them. I've seen one frame. I've seen one single frame, which was one frame too much, honestly. But I'm really curious as to... I nailed that one. I'm really curious as to what is actually about to happen. Because the one frame I saw, so many questions. So many questions, and no answers that can really work. Well, actually, now that I think about it, the one thing I saw does make a certain amount of sense. I'm still curious as to how they're going to deal with it. So, and I'm still not spoiling what it is, because I want everybody watching this... Oh, that was the wrong button to let go. I want everybody watching this on YouTube to also be mad when they see it for the first time. Then again, you might see it with more context and not be as mad, or be more mad, because you have context to be mad about. I only saw the one frame. I feel like it's about to... Oh. The music was very loud. I'm sorry about that. Well, that's a bad start to this world, isn't it? Wouldn't it have been so much more interesting if these cutscenes were like spread throughout the game? Maybe. Just saying. Also, yeah, very big Mufasa vibes, yeah. So far, so good. Everything.
This world will be engulfed in darkness. Everything you care about, and everyone you love. If you truly possess the power of a Princess of Heart, your heart will resonate with the Keyblade wielders, and I believe you can lead me. to that wielder's world. That is the only possible way to save ours. You see, this is more than an experiment. It's hope. Like most, you probably believe that nothing exists outside of this world you live in. And yet, there are countless other worlds. You can see them sparkle brilliantly in the
So
night
far I'm
sky.
okay with this, because it was stated
Through
that
that
Ansem was
sea
the
of
one that
stars.
sent her away.
Fate will guide your ship to where you are meant to be.
Also, trying to turn Xehanort into a good guy, they did that at the end of 3, didn't work.
However, if you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy.
That did not happen, she ended up in a
If that
world of
happens,
light.
you must abandon your search. We have failed.
Xehanort, shut the fuck up. Why include that line if we know that's not what happens? Unless the entire Kingdom Hearts series so far has just been Kairi's journey to find an actual Keyblade wielder and everything so far has been a dream. In which case, fuck that. It is something that I would see Nomura pulling. Wasn't that Kairi's heart? How is Kairi looking at Kairi's heart? How is Kairi looking at Kairi's heart breaking? Also, watching people use glide in cutscenes is just very weird. Oh, Kairi's theme. Okay, no, I actually do enjoy this. I like this song. I was actually wondering when we were going to be able to go through this. And most of the character themes are unlockable songs. So I kind of figured Kairi would be as well. Okay, so we just collect those. We don't even need to do anything for them. We literally cannot miss them. Also, we don't have a health bar, I just noticed, so we literally probably cannot die either. Is that true? If I just miss everything, will I still move on? Is Kairi literally invincible? Interestingly, there's no score, health, or time. Yeah, exactly. I only noticed that when they put up another heads-up display thing, like another overlay thing, is when I noticed everything else was missing. Huh. I'm catching the paddles. I'm getting quite a lot of them quite quickly, so I'm assuming this song isn't going to go for very long, maybe? Okay, so now the last part is just all the way to the end. Why spread out the collectibles, right? Just give 6 of them, I think that's 6 of them, at the very start, and then 1 of them at the very end. You could have spaced them out a little bit more. Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. Why would you? I'm expecting another cutscene here, so let's increase the volume. Is that Sora? No, it's not Sora. Oh, it's this dude. This is where I got mad.
Who are you? Show your face.
Is it the Master of Masters? The trailers have been messing with us, and it is Xehanort! What?
Not so fast, my dear.
You're the one who keeps messing with my fate. If it weren't for everything that you've done, then Sora and everyone would be safe. Even if you're not really here, and this is just a memory or illusion, I won't let you walk away.
You're right. I set you adrift in another world and drastically altered the course of your fate. In the end, you were destroyed by my hand, paving the way for Sora's disappearance.
His voice has become worse. Whoa, Kyra actually fired a spell! Probably the most useful thing Kyra's done in the entire series, and I've missed. And there she goes again.
You've become quite the Keyblade wielder.
Nope.
For a retired master, yes, it prepared you remarkably well.
Hey, she learned a trick from Riku! I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Same exact situation, but I do appreciate that.
This world was created from the memories contained within your
Oh, so it's not even the real final world.
You seek clues to Sora's whereabouts by using your memories of him to search through your own heart. But there's nothing for you to find here. I'm afraid the answer you seek lies in memories that are long gone.
What even does that mean?
I have had enough of
Yeah,
this.
me too, Kyrie, me too. I'm actually on your side with this one, which is very strange for me to be on your side. Now, is that also a memory Keyblade, or is that a real Keyblade now? Because Lucia should have a real one. Oh, of course, it's fucking Sora! Oh no, it's just the Kingdom Key.
Look who joined us.
Oh, it is Sora. Why wouldn't it be? Care to explain?
As I thought, your voice can't reach us here. Now I'm certain of where your heart is.
No. Oh no. 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 So you're saying this is the real Xehanort? This is the real Xehanort, and this was all a trick to learn where Sora's heart is? Even though he already knew, kind of, so why didn't he just go there? And wasn't Xehanort, like, dead? The end of the Xehanort saga, remember that phrase? So why the fuck are we fighting Xehanort? You're lucky that I like this song. You're very lucky that I like this song, because I am upset. You better give me one very, very good final cutscene after this, because oh, I fucked up. Because I am... No. Incorrect, but cutscenes will explain it later. I will withhold full judgment until the credits roll. At which point I will go apeshit. Also, there better be a playable version of Don't Think Twice, because I really like Don't Think Twice. Like, that song made me nostalgic the first time I heard it. Somehow. It's wonderful. I'm assuming that we can synthesize that now that we've done Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, apparently. I'm already half down on my HP! Oh, we're also 2/3 of the way done with the fight, never mind. Don't Think Twice is in the game. Okay, good. It's not going to be on YouTube. But if we can play it on stream after this fight, we might. Because, again, I do really like the song. I am so curious what's about to happen after this, because there is something going on here, and I am not a fan of it. Because apparently Sora... You know what? I'm not going to get into it. I said I was going to withhold judgment until after the credits roll. Give me that potion, please. Or... I died at literally the last hit, did I? I did. I died at literally the last hit. That is... YouTube will remove the audio, but don't think twice, it's not going to go up on YouTube. It's not. Just like Let It Go didn't go up on YouTube. And the intro to the game didn't go up on YouTube. I just immediately started on the world map in the first episode on YouTube. Because I don't care if my Twitch VODs get muted, because those are only really useful for like live experience anyway. So I can pretty much do whatever the fuck I want here, and if it gets muted or removed or whatever, sure. Good enough. Okay. I'm honestly surprised. I was expecting today's stream to be like at least 2 hours long to get to the end of the game. We're an hour and a half in and we're about to finish the game. If I don't die again in the most stupid way imaginable. Which I did die in a very stupid way, admittedly. Why are some of these parts purple? Like, is Sora using the power of darkness suddenly, or what? Or is it because... Oh, wait a second. Probably part of that is dodging and part of that is attacking. And the purple part is probably attacking. That's probably what's happening. It's likely that that has been happening in every boss fight so far. And I just hadn't noticed. No, because this is also attacking. Yeah, so I don't understand the difference between, like, normal and purple background. Is there a difference? Is it just aesthetics? If so, fuck that. Yeah, we're doing much better this time around. Even after Kingdom Hearts 3, they couldn't give... and they promoted this game as being Kairi's game. They couldn't give the final boss to Kairi. That is just hilarious, honestly. More cutscenes, let's go. Is Xehanort finally actually dead now? Is that a blue pedal?
Thank you, Sora.
We're not going to explain how that happened, are we?
On the day that I sent you out from your world. Do you remember what it is I said to you?
You shouldn't.
Those words hold the answer you seek.
Is that a fucking answer?
I may cause you to suffer, but I am a product of your heart. For that reason, I shall give you your answer.
Without riddles, please. You're not gonna give it to us straight. You just know. Xemnas? Ansem? Sora's a Heartless? Or we're just going back in time? Princess Xehanort? Seems like we're just going back in time.
Before, when my heart and body were still united as one, I told you about what would happen if we were to fail. If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side,
Which is right now here.
your task will be far from easy. That is the answer I have for you.
That's not an answer. Not even close to an answer.
What does that mean?
Fuck if I know.
If you arrive in a world that's neither of light nor darkness, but somewhere on the other side, your task will be far from easy.
Yes, he said that's the answer.
No, that's the mystery.
Not of light or darkness, but on the other side?
I've never heard of a place like that.
The realm of
Something
in-between.
else he said perplexes me. Your voice can't reach us. I'm certain of where your heart is.
You would assume
Avon
that
is
he's
just boss.
referring to the realm of darkness, but that clearly isn't the case here, wouldn't you say?
Where voices can't reach. The other side of our world. Of reality. Unreality. A fictional world.
Oh, they are going mad with this,
Fictional?
aren't
I'm afraid such mysteries are beyond our comprehension.
Maybe Mickey or Master Yen Sid knows.
Any news?
they? Are they gonna go very meta with this? Because I'm kind of into that.
Riku!
Oh, Kairi, you woke up.
Yeah, just now. How come you're here?
Well, actually, I found some info about
Oh, lucky
Sora.
you did because we didn't.
Really? We got something too.
No, we didn't.
You did? Oh,
I thought I was gonna be Sora for a moment.
Excuse me, dears. I certainly didn't mean to startle
Would have
you.
been great.
If you're not expecting magic, it can be a
Oh, still
surprise.
doesn't give me the information.
no kidding.
That's all I need. I just need to know.
Now then, I am the fairy godmother, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
You've interacted with these people before.
She came here at Yen Sid's
Cool. We've been
request.
looking for a
He
year.
said she's got a clue that might help us find Sora.
Again.
Yen Sid sent you?
That's right. To find Sora, we need 3 keys. First, Riku, and then, of course, there's you, dear Kairi.
Who's the third?
Okay.
With Riku's dreams and Kairi's memories, you two have already done your part.
Kairi's memories.
Yes. We performed an examination of Kairi's heart and obtained an important clue from the lost memories it contains, which is that there's another world on the other side of ours that's not of darkness or light.
Riku, what did you dream?
Oh, well, since Sora disappeared, I've been having dreams about a large city with tall buildings. Apparently, that's the clue.
A city?
Maybe that's what Xehanort was talking about. A fictional world.
A fictional world?
Pharaoh Rex?
Yes, perhaps. The 3 realms of our world. Light, darkness, and
You know
between.
about it.
These are all places we can travel to, because they are on our
And you
side.
just said you didn't.
This also includes the worlds of memories, data, and
You just
dreams.
said it was beyond your comprehension. Now you're
If I
explaining.
am correct, then this other side of our world, from which voices cannot reach, must be a place outside of our reality. Namely, it must be unreality, or fiction.
Verum Rex.
But that is the extent of our knowledge.
So you don't know shit. Who's this third key? Let's focus on
So
that.
I thought we should go to Mickey and Master Yen Sid to ask about it.
I'm not quite sure they'll be able to help you, my dear.
Then, what now?
Oh, you forget. There are 3 people who
Yeah, so
hold the
who's the
key.
third?
There's still one more. One with a strong will and a very precious dream.
Who is it?
No.
You'll see. I'll introduce you.
You're not gonna...
Huh?
You're not gonna show us, are you? Or is everybody just... Oh, it's just Zora, of course. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Never mind, it's just... the third key is just Zora, obviously. Oh, the fairy godmother can just teleport to the final world.
This place.
You know it?
She could just do that.
I came here with Sora, and also in my dreams while I slept.
I feel like we're glossing over
This
something very
is-
important here.
The final world.
Yeah, and you can't just walk in
But
here.
there's no one here.
That's not true. Why don't you look closer?
Huh?
You Zora? Or just straight up Sora? Okay, all dead people. Sure, a lot of dead people.
The stars. I never noticed.
Strelitzia somewhere in there.
Yes.
Sure.
Strong hearts gather here after death until they are ready to move on. I'm sure she's around here
Is
somewhere.
it Strelitzia?
She?
The final key.
Skuld? So it's not just... Huh? What? I swear to God, if you do not give us an answer, Nomura, I'm going to kill you.
We found you. We've been searching all over for you, my dear.
Do I know you? I'm Kairi. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're all able to retain your appearance in this world. I met someone else who could do that.
Yeah, Sora.
So she's the final key?
She's glitter.
That's right, dear. Now we finally have all three.
But how exactly can she
I would
help?
very much like to know that as well, Riku.
It's simple. She came from the world on the other side.
What?
Huh?
You see, she's very special. Her form was taken from her, but she managed to find her way
So it's
here.
not Strelitzia.
If she goes back to her world, her heart will certainly be stolen. Right, dear?
Oh. Yes. It seems you know a lot about me.
A little. And I would use my magic to change you back if I could. But I'm afraid that's impossible while you're in this form. Don't fret, though. I believe that we'll find a way to make your dream come true very soon.
My
At
dream?
least we have a plot thread for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Come true?
This is what Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever.
I want to help make that happen. Will it lead us to Sora?
Oh, I'm afraid it's not that
Of course
simple.
it's not.
First, we must get to her world. She can open a path for us, and you can use the power of waking to go there.
The
I
power
thought you
of
said that's
waking.
not how the power of awakening is supposed to
Sorry,
work.
but did I hear you say Sora? Wait, do you know him? Yes. He was here. He encouraged me not to give up. Did something happen to him?
Dead.
Yeah. Sora disappeared. He's a good friend of ours. So we've been looking for him.
The power of awakening is
Right
literally
now,
a Deus
we
Ex
think
Machina
he's
at
in a
this point.
big
It's just-
city
it does whatever
full
we
of
need it to
tall
do.
buildings. Ring any bells?
A city full of tall buildings.
Every building, every city.
Quadratum?
Quadratum? No, I think you're thinking of Shibuya.
It has more skyscrapers than any other city I know. That must be it.
Quadratum.
Shibuya.
Is that where
No,
Sora
he's in
is?
Shibuya.
There's no way of knowing,
Because he's in Shibuya.
but I believe it is
No, he's
possible.
in Shibuya.
All right. Think you can help us?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But if Sora is in trouble, I want to help. Please let me know what you need from me.
May I remind you that the interaction Sora has
Thanks.
with his star is an optional cutscene. Quadratum has a I know, but it's Shibuya.
I'm afraid this is as much as I can do. It's
You
up to
did
you,
way
Riku,
more than you
to take
should be
care of the
able to
rest.
do.
I want to go.
Kairi, that's not...
A good idea because you're useless.
Yeah, I know. I want to go with you. But
So Riku is endgame, so
I know
we
that I
need to.
can't. I need to finish training. I need to become stronger. And when I do, I'll be right there next to you and
You
Sora.
won't be.
Good.
But first, I'll go explain everything. To Donald and Goofy, and to Mickey
Even
and Master
inside
Yen
your
Sid.
game, you didn't beat the final boss.
Be careful out there, dear, and try not to do anything too
This is
reckless.
Riku.
Come straight back if you encounter
This is
any
Riku.
trouble.
You will get in trouble.
I will.
He won't come straight back. He's got a scar key though, so that's nice. So that star is one of the characters from Verum Rex. That star is like Yozora's girlfriend, right? Like the red-haired girl that gets yeeted into some kind of portal in that Verum Rex trailer. That's who that star is. I'm starting to feel like... Oh, we're playing a Sora suddenly. I'm starting to feel like there might be some kind of truth to the idea that Kingdom Hearts is going to... Kingdom Hearts is potentially going to disappear as we know it. I feel like they're actually setting up maybe a change to get rid of Sora? Or maybe they don't get rid of Sora, but set up like a separate branch of the Kingdom Hearts universe where we can have a Kingdom Hearts game starring Sora every like 3 or 4 years. And then we can have a Verum Rex game starring Yozora, which are setting up really, really like, they're hyping that up a lot. Like every year that we do not have a Kingdom Hearts game. And it still can like develop the lore and just like what things like Birth by Sleep and such were. Issue with that being is that people that are going to be playing Kingdom Hearts 4, if that happens, are going to be even more lost than the people who didn't play any of the quote-unquote side games before 3. Because they won't even be called Kingdom Hearts anymore, most likely, because like licensing issues, probably. I don't know if the Kingdom Hearts name is owned by Disney or Square. I assume Square, so they probably still could use it. But they couldn't use Sora or any Disney characters if they did that. But with this cutscene, I feel like there is a little bit more merit to the idea that Square is trying to create an environment where they don't need to rely on Disney to make Kingdom Hearts. I do feel that theory got a little bit more merit with this. Even if I am more than a little annoyed at how useless that fucking cutscene was. Like, I understand why Kairi is one of the keys to finding Sora. I understand why Riku is one of the keys to finding Sora. But this random, like, bodiless heart Sora spoke to once in, again, what I think is an optional cutscene. Is the third key because? And the only reason I can see that being the third key is because, like, Sora and Yozora, like, share some kind of connection. And as such, Yozora will be able to take over, at least to a certain extent, for Sora as a main character. Not the main character maybe, but a main character. And there's a lot of parallels between the MCU and Kingdom Hearts. Especially now that Kingdom Hearts is like just straight up saying, yeah, we are going to work in phases as well, just like the MCU did. This was the Xehanort Saga. Now we have these so many games slotted for this phase, so many games slotted for that phase. At the end of the Infinity Saga in the MCU, we lost our main character, Tony Stark. Tony Stark was the main character of the MCU. I don't think anybody would really argue with me about that. So that probably could go into... there is a lot of reasons why they would want to get rid of Sora. Because again, Sora's owned by Disney. Which means that they cannot make a game with Sora without Disney. So what do? You make Kingdom Hearts less reliant on Sora. As long as the Kingdom Hearts name and brand itself aren't owned by Disney. And I don't know whether or not they are. I'm very happy about the credits not having copyright yeet music though, so I can have all of this speculation up on YouTube. I'll look at the chat in a moment. I'm trying to like also play the credits here because fuck, there might be a secret ending, I don't know. Probably won't be, right? This probably won't have a secret ending. I'm going to like look it up on YouTube just in case. I don't think this game will have a secret ending. I stayed clear of spoilers, specifically. So there might be a secret ending, I just haven't heard about it because I've been trying to avoid everything about this game like the plague. Which again, 2020, we have coronavirus, which is the next best thing. There is a secret ending! Oh man, we're gonna love this. Oh, we're gonna fucking love that. How do you unlock it? Because I'm probably not gonna go through the trouble of unlocking it right now. But not really on the level of 1, 2, 3 or Birth by Sleep. I didn't expect that. Like, even Kingdom Hearts 1 secret ending wasn't like that big of a deal. Kingdom Hearts 2 secret ending was a huge deal. And 3 secrets ending, like from a lore perspective, probably was the biggest deal, which makes sense because it was Kingdom Hearts 3. But even getting like a tiny amount more information to speculate on is worth it. How long does this go for? How many people worked on this game that... No. This game is way too basic for this many people to have worked on it. If this many people have worked on the game probably was finished within like a week. Also, oh my god, it runs on Unity. Does this game actually run on Unity? That is amazing! Oh my god, I love that. That is awesome! I might have just misread that. I saw the Unity logo. It might just be like a very like unimportant adjacent thing, but it really seemed like the credits were suggesting that this game runs on Unity, and that would be fucking amazing. Oh yeah, the point of Kairi being in this game does not exist. Is this the secret ending? I'm assuming this is... We didn't bother...
Riku went alone? But that's way too dangerous! I have to go after him now!
He is your king.
Do not be hasty,
You
Mickey.
don't do that to your king.
But Master Yen said he's all alone in a world we know nothing
And we
about.
couldn't hire a good voice actor!
Precisely. We have never faced something like this before. Which is why we must remain calm.
But...
This is the worst Mickey voice I've heard so far.
Kairi, this information you bring us, it comes from Xehanort during his time as a researcher?
Yes.
Then that means he must have been aware of this other world for quite some time.
But we defeated Xehanort.
Exactly!
Is there anybody else we can ask?
When I was still serving as a Keyblade Master,
Okay, let's go.
it was known that the ancient masters had crossed over into another world.
True.
I surmised that Xehanort looked more deeply into that world.
The ancient Keyblade Masters.
For now, we must reach out to those in Radiant Garden, the land of departure and Twilight Town, who are searching for Sora, to inform them of what we have learned and have them halt their respective efforts. Donald, Goofy, I leave this to you.
Yes, sir.
And Kairi, will you continue your training as you were before?
Actually, I'd like to study under Master Aqua.
Maybe it'll be useful after that.
That is an excellent idea. I approve.
Thank you.
And you, Mickey,
Yes.
I task you with the investigation of this new world and how it is related to the ancient Keyblade Masters.
But how?
Yeah, good question. That's your problem.
You'll begin in the world of Scala ad Caelum.
Okay. So, I'm assuming not too long from now, in Dark Road we'll see Mickey show up. Right? That's what that's hinting at? Memory collector. Well, that's one way to put it. Well, she did nothing but sit in a chair, to be fair. Okay, so this is where the YouTube stuff ends. Let's talk about this real quick. What have we learned that we didn't know before playing this game? The star Sora talked to was Yuzora's girlfriend. The fairy godmother, apparently one of the most powerful people in existence. Sora is... Well, we already knew that Sora was in another world line. And we already knew that the ancient Keyblade Masters did that as well. We now presumably know that those two things are related and not separate instances of something else entirely. That's apparently something related to each other, though I can't see how that is the case. Did we learn anything else? I don't think that we did. I think that's literally everything we learned. And not a bit more. That is... Also, I'm not going to get 280 stars today, because do you see, I need like 100 more stars. So I'll just do that in my own time, off screen. Probably not even before the review goes up, because that's 100 fucking stars. So yeah. Fuck this game. From a lore perspective, nothing interesting happened. Oh yeah, and Xehanort sent Kairi away when she was like 5 years old. Because like 15 years later, Sora was gonna disappear and he already knew. He already knew. And it was all part of his master plan to save Sora. Of course it was. He had amnesia, but it was all part of his master plan. He didn't even know the kid yet. He didn't send Cairo away for his own selfish goals to find a Keyblade Master. No. That would be evil. Xehanort isn't evil. Did you play Kingdom Hearts 3 at the end? He's totally ridiculous. Xehanort isn't evil. Fuck off. Honestly, fuck off. We're going to end there for today. I'm going to write a very angry review. To be fair, most of the review is going to be gameplay related, and then a tiny bit is going to be related to this part at the very end. But I have a lot of grinding to do to unlock those final few songs, which is the only grinding that I think is somewhat acceptable. So thank you everybody that watched for stopping by and indulging me in this journey of hatred towards the thing that I love, that being Kingdom Hearts.